All right, so this is the Holy Shoot artillery shell kit by no brand. I don't remember seeing a brand on here, but I picked these up from Fireworks City in Baldwin, Wisconsin for the price of $230. Now, that store, even though this doesn't look like 230 bucks worth of fireworks, just remember that store has a buy one get one for 99 cents deal. So for $231, you can actually get 2 of these. That makes it a little bit better. It's still a ridiculous amount of money for some ball shells. Inside this kit, there are 36 artillery shells in total, equaling 54 breaks. So that means we've got some double breaks and some triple breaks in the kit. We have 16 single break ball shells, that's what you're looking at here, 8 canister shells, 6 double break shells, and 6 triple breaks, including 4 separate mortar tubes. That's not enough mortar tubes to get all these up in the air, so we're gonna be using a rack. Let's get it opened up and see what it looks like. So, some weird like bulk packaging. These actually look old. Wow, these might perform very well. This looks like a firework from the early 2000s, if I had to guess, because I mean, look at these shells. You don't usually see them wrapped like this anymore. Here's your mini canister shells. What the heck? That's one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Man, I might have to get one of these for the collection. I've never seen a canister shell quite like this. So yeah, each one of these bags is gonna have a fiberglass mortar tube in it. That looks like a 15-incher. And yeah, this is like some of the coolest packaging I've ever seen. There's no double brakes in here, so where are those at? I see a triple right there. All right, so these are your triple brakes. What's nice is the shell feels a little bit heavy, so hopefully lots of powder in there. Either way, we're gonna be using a mortar rack to send up every single one of these shells. We're gonna do it one at a time. We'll start with balls, go into cans, then doubles, then triples. So we'll see you when it's dark. All right, so we got all of the shells from the Holy Shoot kit here. We start with all the ball shells, and then as we progress further down the rack, you'll see a gap here. I left these two empty to separate the canister shells from the balls so we know exactly what we're shooting. After those canister shells are done, we come into the double break shells, and finally the triple break shells for the finale. Let's go ahead and start with 2 of the ball shells. All right, they're not the greatest, but they're still pretty good. I think the ball shells will do in volleys of 2 just because of that. Like, look at this. I mean, now we're shooting in ×1 zoom, so we can see them a little bit better. 2 more of those. They're not bad, but they're not the greatest. There's hardly any symmetry on them either. Here goes another 2. Yeah, they're all right. That one was hanging down quite a ways. Both at once, huh? That was pretty cool. Another 2. Yeah, cool white lace on that. Very nice. I mean, I say very nice, that's just because I like fireworks, but not the nicest ball shells that I've seen. They're okay, but I've definitely seen better. All right, we're moving on down to the canister shells. Hopefully these are louder, but judging by the size, I don't know. We'll start with one just to find out. Okay, not bad. I mean, these are about what the ball shells were. Here goes 2 more, and remember, these are canister shells, or they're supposed to be. Yeah, I don't know what that is, guys, but that ain't no can. 2 more of those. Those were a little better, but that's only because they broke lower to the ground. And we just got 1 left of the cans. Man, I was really hoping these would be nice. Okay, these are the double break shells. Let's see what one of them looks like. The fuse might jump here, I'm not sure yet. Okay, these are so far the nicest in the kit. I'm really happy about that too, because a little bit underwhelming. Yep, those are nice. Okay, so at least you know the double breaks are good. That one didn't work. That does happen from time to time. It'll just blow the other one off the main shell. All right, Pretty cool. And let's see the last two at once. So this should be 4 brakes in total. Wow. All right, just for that right there, that one shot, I can't even really give this a bad review. Moment of truth, triple brakes. Are they gonna be just as good as the doubles? Let's find out. Oh yeah. Man, the whole kit just should have been these and the doubles. See another one of those. These are nice too. But you can see that third brake there is a lot smaller than the first two. Now I'm kind of curious about that 60 gram limit, if it carries over to triple brakes. Whoa, that one was in your face. Oh, and we got another one. I didn't even have to light it. Check this out. Very nice. Wow. Woo! That just lit up all around me. All right, grand finale here. This will be 6 brakes in total. Should be a lot of fun. Oh, it needs to go higher than that. Bang! Woo! Well, that was a lot of fun. All right, so the Holy Shoot ball shell, artillery shell, canister shell kit. I would say, you know, to make it better, get rid of those mini cans. Those were horrible. And you know what, even do away with the ball shells. We want these double brakes and triple brakes, baby. Let's make it happen in the future. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and we will see you next time.